Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wade's Movie World. Of course, you know me. I'm Wade. And happy Friday to you. I'm glad you all made it safe and sound to the weekend. So, unfortunately, to start the weekend, we have some very irritating and saddening news. And this news just makes me angry and it makes my blood boil. So, news coming from Warner Brothers, and I hope this is not going to be part of the DCEU. I hope maybe it's its own thing, or if it is going to be part of the DCEU, that it's going to be like in another part of the universe, like on another Earth, like they did with Crisis on Infinite Earths and something like that. According to ScreenRant.com, this article was published a few hours ago. It says, new Superman movie coming from J.J. Abrams, reportedly a reboot. Then under that, it says a new Superman movie Reboot is in the works with J.J. Abrams producing, a script by author and Black Panther comics writer Ta-Nehisi Coates. Okay. And also, from what I've heard from other sites that I read before making this video, is that they're wanting to have a black Superman. Let me stop by saying this. I'm not a racist person. There's not a racist bone in my body. And I hate all this racism crap that's currently going on in our world and in our country. With that being said, African Americans and black people, they have superheroes to represent them. They've got Black Lightning from the DC universe. They have the Falcon, and who's fixing to be our new Captain America. Let's see. We have T'Challa, Black Panther. War Machine. I know there's others out there. Cyborg. So, yeah, there's plenty of other superheroes out there that are black or African American that represent that community. Superman was created as a white Caucasian character. And I believe that we should continue that tradition because that's what was set forth in the comics. But what's happening now is I believe what's going on in our current world is affecting what's going on in the entertainment world, and that has been shown in other movies and TV shows. I've named a couple on my channel. I don't know that that's what's fueling this, but I'm almost 99.9% sure that that's what is fueling this. From what I understand, and from what it sounds like, is that they're wanting to replace Henry Cavill as our current Superman in the DCEU. My question is, why? Why would you do that? Why would you even think of doing that? That's stupid. Okay? First off, he loves the character of Superman. He said so himself. He adores the character. He wants to play him for as long as he can. He did great in Man of Steel. He did great in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. He did great in the Joss Whedon Justice League. And I have a feeling he's going to knock it out of the park with the Zack Snyder Justice League. This Superman, Henry Cavill's Superman, has been in a cameo on Shazam during the very last scene. Now, it never showed his face, so I don't think it was Cavill, but still, this Superman is present in our present day DCEU. You guys have already set up the DCEU. Zack Snyder is a big part of that. We got Superman, then we got Ben Affleck as Batman. Ben Affleck left, now he's coming back, which is great. You got Michael Keaton coming back in for The Flash. You've got Ezra Miller as our Flash. You've got Gal Gadot, who is wonderful as Wonder Woman. You have Ray Fisher, I believe his name is, as Cyborg. And you have Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Aquaman 2 is currently getting into production. We just had Wonder Woman 1984, the sequel to the first Wonder Woman, come out. It had some mixed reviews, but all in all, it did pretty well. It was financially successful from what I understand. Critics loved it. I liked it. A lot of other people liked it. We got The Flash getting ready to come out, not this year, but next year, which I'm really excited about. And now you want to shake things up. Replace this man, Henry Cavill, who's probably the greatest, second to Christopher Reeve, as Superman. Dumb. Stupid. Irresponsible. Good way to lose fans, a good way to piss off fans. So, from what I understand, is that a few months ago, Henry Cavill came into talks with Warner Brothers and DC and signed a 3-picture deal, basically a contract, saying, okay, I'll appear as Superman in 3 more movies, plus star in as many cameos as I want to in other DC films. So he leaves the meeting, walks out the door, and you guys are basically going to turn around and say, okay, let's get rid of him. That I have seen before. Where? Somewhere very close to me. When I was a student at Texas Tech University, and you listen up, Warner Brothers, and you listen up good, Mike Leach had to negotiate his contract to stay on as head coach, which he wanted to do. The winningest coach in Texas Tech football history. They finally agreed to the terms of this new contract. He signed it, walked out the door, and then basically the corrupt administration, which was there, it's not there anymore, thank God, but when they were there, they turned around after he left and said, okay, let's fire him. So you're going to pull a corrupt Texas Tech administration on Henry Cavill here? If you do that, you're breaking contract. And this man, Henry Cavill, and his agent has grounds to sue your ass. And I hope they do so if you continue down this path and replace him as Superman. I hope he sues the crap out of you and wins a huge settlement. Us fans, we want Henry Cavill back. We've got a great Superman on TV right now that just started, Tyler Hoechlin. We saw him in a few episodes of Supergirl, then on Elseworlds and on Crisis on Infinite Earths, did wonderful. Now he's got his own thing. I think he's going to do great. He's been wanting Man of Steel 2 forever. We've been wanting Man of Steel 2 forever. Give him that. Give us that. If you think about it, us fans pay you guys. When we go to the movies and we watch these films and we buy these films on streaming, on Blu-ray, on DVD, we're paying you. So let's say you go this route. You fire him, you bring in this black Superman, and you pretty much trash the DCEU, which that's what's going to happen. If you do this, the DCEU is dead. It'll die, and it'll be a long time before it gains traction again, if it ever does. If you do this, I won't go to the movie, that's for sure, or movies, or however many you make of this black Superman, but I hope no one else goes either. Stop messing with things that have already been set in motion. J.J. Abrams has already screwed us over with one franchise. He did okay with The Force Awakens. Rise of Skywalker, But really, him, Kathleen Kennedy, and the asshole Rian Johnson is what destroyed the Star Wars as we know it, the sequel trilogy. Really, it was mainly Rian Johnson and Kathleen Kennedy, but J.J. Abrams did have a hand in it. Now, J.J. Abrams did great with Tom Cruise and Mission Impossible 3. That was an extraordinary movie. That was a great movie. He did great with the first 2 Star Trek movies. He did great with those TV series that he was involved with earlier in his career. But I think it would be in everybody's best interest if you kept him and whoever this writer is away from Superman and the DCEU. You want this character to flourish? Give us Henry Cavill, bring Zack Snyder back, and let's continue on from there. enough with this political BS, whatever you guys are doing. Because that's what this is. That's what this is all about, is politics. You guys are saying, no, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, bullshit. It damn sure is. It most certainly is. Everything in this world now is political. So now, I will read you guys this article. A new Superman movie is in the works with J.J. Abrams producing. The Man of Steel has received quite a few cinematic outings over the years, with Christopher Reeve playing some of the most beloved. In more recent years, Brandon Routh led a new reboot in 2006 as Superman Returns, but in a franchise non-starter. And that was true. It didn't quite gain the traction that it should have. I think it was pretty much financially successful, but not successful enough to get a sequel or keep the Reeve franchise, going in the way that they wanted to see it go. So they just stopped. But personally, I loved Superman Returns. I thought Brandon Routh did a wonderful job. I thought all the actors did a wonderful job. I thought he embodied a great Superman. I went and saw Superman Returns 6 times in movie theaters, and I adore that movie to this day. In 2013, Zack Snyder's Man of Steel introduced the world to a new Superman played by Henry Cavill. Cavill went on to appear in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice and Justice League, and now his Superman will again be seen in Zack Snyder's Justice League when it releases next month. However, Cavill's future as Superman has been in doubt for a few years now. Reports of Cavill's exit from his DCEU role as Superman has surfaced in 2018. Though they were refuted at the time, there's been no news of when Cavill might return as the Man of Steel, and no new projects are in development. That's BS right there, because, like I said, according to news sites and other reports, that he signed a 3-picture deal, like I said earlier. So if they don't honor that, they're breaking contract, and he has grounds for lawsuit. Oh, one other thing. They just casted Sasha Calle, or however you say her name, an actress from The Young and the Restless, as the new Supergirl for the DCEU. Really? Yeah, that's great and all, but most of us fans don't want Supergirl. We've had 6 seasons of Supergirl on the CW DC TV show with Melissa Benoist. Okay? We want Henry Cavill. He deserves Man of Steel 2. We deserve Man of Steel 2. Give it to us. I mean, that's great for Sasha Calle or Kali or however you say her name, but that's not what we want. As recently as May 2020, there were reports that Cavill was in talks to return as Superman, but perhaps talks broke down. Not according to what I read. According to what I read and what other fans across the nation and the world read, is that he signed that contract, and now they're supposed to do 3 movies with him as Superman. Now it seems Warner Brothers is looking to reboot the franchise entirely. No. 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 So, that's the end of that article, and those are pretty much my thoughts on the matter. Should they replace Henry Cavill and reboot it? No, they should not. If they're wanting to do a black Superman, then like I said, do what they did in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Make this black Superman, if you want to bring him in, but make it to where he's on another Earth, but he's not the main Superman. Henry Cavill is. If you're planning on replacing him with a black Superman and just disregarding everything that's happened in his movies, then screw you. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. That's the stupidest thing you could do. Us fans of Superman and the DCEU, Warner Brothers, we're talking to you. And you better listen. Because if you don't listen to us, we'll bankrupt you. And that's all I have to say. Good night. God bless. I love all of you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Well, I believe in truth. But I'm also a big fan of justice.
All right. Kryptonian.
Slowpoke?
Oh, it's on.
I'll take the ones on the right.